it's my fundamental sort of belief. No, I want to seek your sort of your view. My fundamental belief is the human nature is more gentleness, right? Human nature is gentleness, because the way we come from mother's womb, and then entirely depend on mother's milk. So that means our life began within the human affection, human compassion. So without that, we can't survive.
Right.
So therefore, and also according to some medical science, after birth, the next few weeks, simply mother's physical touch is the crucial factor for proper development of the brain. So that means, you see, this physical element needs someone's sort of affection. So our life starts like that way, till our death. The human compassion or human affection is whole life, something very, very important. And key factor. Then, like anger, aggressiveness, these are also part of our life, but occasionally come, not dominant force. Dominant force is human affection. That's my view. What is your view?
Well, my view is that people are basically good to start with. The core is good, but big but gets poured on there, what you call negative thinking. We call it errors in thinking. So they get first as we start to misinterpret other people's behavior. And so that puts a negative layer around the positive. Then we get misconceptions. We hear that this other ethnic group are bad. 2,000 years ago, they invaded our country, so they're bad. So then that makes another layer. And then we start seeking for things to give us immediate pleasure rather than contentment, and so we get dissatisfied. That's another layer. Then we get angry at other people, of course, who have more than we have. So in the end, this core is covered up. What we can do in therapy is we get through we pierce the core. Now, and so I think we can be successful in doing treatment, and I would hope that there'd be some way of doing this on a very large scale. But perhaps the project that you propose will get taken up someday. And actually, the public schools are trying to introduce subjects like you just described to help the students out. So education is the final answer.
Very good. So I'm very glad. In principle, I think elder scientist blessed about my view.
Thank you.
So thank you very much.
Thank you.
So therefore,
now we're going to have
the
questions
media.
and answers. We're going to have a question period. Would you like to have a question period?
Oh, yes. So the conclusion, the media also, I think, have great important role for promotion of these sort of the insight. Usually, you see all the negative things, murder or scandal or these things become news. Again, now, these become news. Why? In human mind, murder, killing, bullying, or abuse, these are something shocking. So it becomes news. Then on the other hand, millions of mothers taking care of their own child and taking milk of these things, that's not news. It's something normal, isn't it? So the kindness or the action of kindness, compassion, that we take for granted. nothing news. So something bad, killing, bullying, or raping, doesn't become news. So this also, I think, shows basically our nature. Yeah. We love the gentleness or these positive things we take for granted. So in any way, the media people usually, you see, the more enthusiasm or report the more negative things, so that public sometimes, you see, having the feeling, oh, human nature is bad, our world is bad. I think it's important to make clear presentation, more balanced way. There are bad things, but there's always the hope, because of the basis of hope. Because it's such a wonderful things also there. So there are negative things, but equally counterforce also very much living. So the only thing is we must promote these positive things, then these negative things can reduce. Otherwise, you see, feeding in our mind, public mind, all the negative things, then sometimes lose hope.